What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. The road to 300 subscribers, of course. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Defensive Player of the Year, who was just announced last night, and it was Evan Mobley. And you couldn't go wrong with Evan Mobley or Dyson Daniels, in my opinion. In my opinion, Dyson Daniels probably deserved it more, but I understand Evan Mobley winning it. Evan Mobley was defensive anchoring a top 5 defense in the whole NBA, and obviously the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference in the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Cleveland Cavaliers don't move, or they don't be this good, or they're not the first seed without Evan Mobley anchoring this defense. Like, the Twin Towers of him and Jared Allen are hard to score on, and that's the point. Like, they're supposed to be this tough defensive team, and also Evan Mobley has really improved he has really improved this season. I won't say season by season, because the last couple seasons before this season right here, people was wondering, like, is Evan Mobley gonna get better, or is he just gonna stay a 15 point per game scorer throughout his career? But obviously he took the leap this 4th season, became an all-star, and he's most likely going to be all-NBA 3rd team, and he's won Defensive Player of the Year. So it's good. It's looking good for Evan Mobley's career so far. But let's just get into his career, I guess. But in his first season, Evan Mobley, in his rookie season, he averaged 15 points, 8 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 1.5 blocks per game, 0.8 steals per game. And this was before they got Donovan Mitchell. I remember now when I was making the other video, I was talking about Donovan was on the Cavs on the 21-22 season, but he wasn't. This was when it was Laurie Marketing, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. It was them three. But obviously, Evan Mobley would play the starting 4 next to those 2 bigs, and Evan Mobley had a pretty good rookie season. In the second season, in the 2022-2023 season, Evan averaged 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists, with 1.5 blocks per game, 0.8 steals per game. He's been this good defensive player ever since he came into the league. That was one of his best additions coming into the draft. Obviously, they rated his defense so high, and he was obviously one of the best defenders off the jump. Like, it was no doubt about it. He's a 7-footer with like an 8-foot wingspan, bro. Not a lot of people is scoring on that, and he has the ability to switch on guards and potentially lock them down. So Evan Mobley really is this generational defender. Like, people ignored it because obviously Wemby was coming 2 years later, but Evan Mobley could be right up there. Obviously, I understand that Wemby was leading the Defensive Player of the Year this year, and if he never got that blood clot, this would have been his award. But Evan Mobley nonetheless deserved this award full-heartedly, and I'm not going to go against the grain at all and say that he didn't deserve this award, because obviously in some games this season, like, he was the reason why they were winning games on the defensive end. Not all the time. Yes, the Cavs have good offense, and they win a lot of games with their offense, but at the same time, you have to go get a stop in crunch moments, and that's what Evan Mobley did, and that's what Evan Mobley does. He's done it throughout his career. In the 2023-2024 season, Evan averaged 16 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 3 assists, with 1.5 blocks per game, 0.9 steals per game. And, like, as you can see, like, the stats really stayed the same throughout the season. Like, he's always had the same amount of blocks, I would say, but he's just always been this shaky scorer. Like, he was tough to get 15, but obviously Kenny Atkinson as a coach got Evan Mobley more involved, and that just really awakened his defensive ability even more. Like, it was destined that he would get one eventually, but this season Evan is averaging 18.5 points per game, 9.5 rebounds and 3 assists, with 1.5 blocks per game, 0.9 steals per game. And it's crazy because the blocks are lower than actually his rookie year. And this season he averaged 1.6 blocks per game, and in his rookie season he averaged 1.7 blocks per game. In this season he averaged 0.9 steals per game, and in his rookie season he averaged 0.8 steals per game. So it's really, looking at the stats, he could have won Defensive Player of the Year if rookie him was playing, really, because this Defensive Player of the Year was neck and neck. It was obviously between Dyson Daniels and Draymond Green. And when you look at Dyson's stats, All Dyson Daniels really had was the steals. Like, he was behind Draymond Green with obviously blocks and fucking, yeah, just blocks. But Dyson Daniels is obviously a guard. He's not gonna have as many steals as obviously, let's say, Evan Mobley or Draymond Green. That's just not gonna happen. But Dyson Daniels did average 3 steals per game, and he broke the steal record this season. So that's why I felt like Dyson Daniels probably should have won this award. But like I said, I'm not gonna be mad at obviously Evan Mobley winning this award. But the Cavs are going to need their defensive player of the year and Evan Mobley this playoff run. Like, they're obviously, this is different from the regular season. They're really going to need Evan Mobley to strap down on the defensive end and lock down these best teams, because obviously you got the Celtics, you got the Pacers, you got the Knicks, you still got a lot of teams you got to worry about. And obviously the Cavs are not trying to just have this great regular season and not do anything in the postseason. They're trying to go to the finals and then trying to go get a championship. So obviously you're going to need your best defender on the floor, or if you want to say the best defender in the NBA, to step up in these big moments. And I think Evan Mobley could really do that. And he could really provide a whole different, he could provide something that is expected for him to do, but unexpected for other teams to do, if that makes sense. Because if Evan Mobley, let's say the Cavs meet the Celtics in the conference finals, then Evan Mobley is going to have to go get Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown at one point. Like, they're going to have to, he's going to get switched on, and he's going to have to lock him down. Obviously, Evan Mobley is a paint patroller. Like, he goes to the rim for blocks. Like, let's say if you drive on Darius Garland or Donovan Mitchell, because obviously they're short little guards, Evan Mobley is not too far behind, and he's going to go chase that shit down. And on the other side, like, you hunt for him on a screen, he's going to do his best to keep you from scoring. It might not be a block, but a stop is a stop. So that's just what Evan Mobley really does well. Like, I can't say enough what his defensive versatility really is for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, he makes having those two little guards in Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland good, because Evan Mobley is going to clean it up. And if it's not Evan Mobley, it's Jared Allen. So you just got to worry about this Cavs team. Like, it's good that the Cavs are the number 1 seed, because obviously I was worried about them last season. Like, they didn't get better at all. Like, they kept pretty much the same team in the offseason, but they just hired Kenny Atkinson. But obviously that ended up working for them, and it's great that Evan Mobley got his first defensive player of the year. I'm pretty sure he's going to win another one, but it's good that Evan Mobley was awarded this, because I felt like there was no really other option but Dyson Daniels. But let me know how y'all feel about Evan Mobley being the defensive player of the year, and let me know how y'all feel about Evan Mobley. Subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. What's good, y'all? If y'all like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. Posting daily, almost every day or every day. And there's a video on the left or in the video on the right. If you haven't watched that one already, click it. It might be good.